And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first episode of the brand new season of Raw. And this is interesting here. Well, alrighty then, as Shawn Michaels making it clear he will be watching the main event tonight. Oh, wait a minute, look at this. Jeff Hardy. Wow, it's official. Jeff Hardy is now a Raw superstar. Alrighty then, Jeff Hardy with a new attitude, and I'm just shocked by his actions. But meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, let's get on with this show because it is time for Raw. Ladies and gentlemen, later on tonight, Rhea Ripley goes one-on-one with the Raw Women's Champion, Tessa Blanchard, right here tonight. And it is going to be thunderous, to say the least. And also, though, coming up in our main event, the #1 contenders match for the WWE Championship, The Fiend, Bray Wyatt versus KARRION versus a mystery opponent. Who will that mystery opponent be? It could be anybody. It could just indeed be anybody. You will have to find out later on tonight. It will be thunderous. I'm telling you guys, it'll be thunderous. Stay tuned. You do not want to miss the blockbuster main event triple threat match we have tonight. And Shawn Michaels already made it clear that he will be watching. Well, we're going to have to get on with our first match of the night, and it is for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Here comes Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson, the Good Brothers. These two gentlemen were signed overnight to a contract to Raw as free agents, so they get a huge opportunity on their first night of Raw against the Mysterios. And you know the Mysterios have to defend their titles, especially after losing at Wrestlemania to the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Rated RKO, which will be on SmackDown this coming episode, and I cannot wait for it. But meanwhile, once again, welcome to Raw. Look at this brand new stage. It's just, you just gotta love to see this, folks. You just gotta love to see it. As the Good Brothers are ready to go here tonight, and I'm just still waiting for that huge main event. I don't even know who the mystery opponent will be. It is going to be absolutely surprising. I cannot wait to see who it's gonna be. But meanwhile, here comes Rey Mysterio and his son, Dominic Mysterio. The Raw Tag Team Champions are headed down to the ring here. And it is just so awesome to see these two still going on, hanging strong. Rey Mysterio is not giving up yet. We know that Rey Mysterio talks about retiring, often, but he is not retiring anytime soon, as he is on this perfectly good title run with his son, Dominic. You can see those two just absolutely love tagging together. And who wouldn't want to tag with their father all the time? It is just awesome to see. But these two have a tough task ahead of them tonight as they put their Raw Tag Team Championships up for grabs here. The Good Brothers definitely need to redeem themselves, especially after the loss at Fastlane to Shawn Michaels and Seth Rollins. Those two definitely want to make a statement as they are now officially a part of Raw. As Big Gallows will start off first, and Rey Mysterio will start off first as well. Rey Mysterio and Luke Gallows have history, believe it or not. You guys may not think that they don't, but trust me, they do. And as you can see, a little bit of pep talks here given as talking to their teammates here, and now they're gonna go ahead and lock up. Here we go. Oh my goodness, a backbreaker by Luke Gallows. Look at Luke Gallows here going at Rey Mysterio like a piece of chum. Meanwhile, here we go as he lifts him up. Oh my goodness, and slams him down hard. That was thunderous right there. As now Luke Gallows, oh my goodness, that once again with that backbreaker. Man, oh man, as he's going to go for a pinfall here. Would this be it for Rey Mysterio? No, a kick out at 1. A kick out at 1, folks. Rey Mysterio staying in this thing. And, oh, man, look out here. Oh, Rey Mysterio is going to get on out the way, and a drop kick there to Luke Gallows. And, oh, slams him hard into the turnbuckle. And Rey Mysterio, he is getting hyped up here. Look at him. And, oh, my goodness, kick right to the knee of Luke Gallows. And that'll stop you right in your tracks there. As now Mysterio going to punch Carl Anderson right off, and now tries to slam Luke Gallows, but it ain't happening. Luke Gallows, oh, he missed him with a wild kick there. Rey Mysterio's gonna give him a suplex. He has him in the air. Oh man, but Luke Gallows, a knee right to the head, and now a DDT to go along with it. And now here comes Carl Anderson, folks. Carl Anderson is on his way. And now, what is he going to do to Rey Mysterio? His knees right to the mat. My goodness, Carl Anderson with a vicious move there. Here's the cover, and no, Rey Mysterio kicks out at 2. As Carl Anderson here, just look at him, just looking to stomp all over this man. He doesn't care one bit. He does not care one bit about the Mysterios and their title reign. Him and Gallows want to win gold here in WWE. And they want to win it fast. As now look at him here, dragging him over as he's going to go to the top rope here. Carl Anderson headed up to the top. And oh, an elbow drop connects to Rey Mysterio. And now look at him here. He is taunting Mysterio's son Dominic. And look at Dominic. He's getting fired up here. He is getting mad. Oh, he punches him right in the face. That is exactly what Carl Anderson deserved. But Mysterio just got nailed right in the midsection. And now Carl Anderson has Rey right up at Mysterio. Neckbreaker. Neckbreaker by Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio isn't playing around. Oh, man. And now flips him over. Here's a cover. Will this be it? No, Carl Anderson kicks out. And now look at Rey. Dominic wants in, and he's got in. Here comes Dominic Mysterio. So much potential, so much swagger. And I mean, the son of Rey Mysterio, what do you expect? Oh, man. And a forearm right to the face of Carl Anderson. And now he's headed to the top rope here. Elbow drop right to the back. Right to the spine of Anderson. Here's a cover. Will this be it for the Good Brothers? No, he kicked out at 2. What a match here, folks. What a match here. The Raw Tag Team Championships are up for grab. These two teams are battling hard against each other. And look out here, a clothesline by Carl Anderson. Right to Dominic Mysterio, teaching him a lesson, sort of say. And now here comes Luke Gallows. This will be a tough task for Dominic. And look out here. Oh, right to the midsection and a boot to the face. Carl Anderson with a thunderous boot. Now Luke Gallows looks like he's ready to end this. He looks like he is ready to put Dominic away here. And now, but Dominic fights out. Punches right to the face here. Dominic ain't playing. He ain't playing. As now right to the midsection. And look out here as Dominic with a bit of a mishap there. And come on, Dominic, redeem yourself. There it is. Dominic flips right on him. Oh, and another one. And Dominic, look at him here. He said, what's up to Carl? To Luke Gallows. Here's the cover. This may be it. No. Gallows kicked out at 2. My goodness, but meanwhile, he needs to turn around because Gallows is back up on his feet here. Oh, man, punch right to the face there. That was thunderous there. That was thunderous. I would call, man, but Dominic Mysterio right to the midsection. And look out here. What is he going to do? Dominic Mysterio, ladies and gentlemen, is dialing it up. 619 to Luke Gallows. Oh, man. And a leg drop. And a moonsault right off the rope. Dominic looking impressive here. As now Carl Anderson doesn't know. Carl Anderson is waiting on a tag. Gallows doesn't know where he is. And now Rey Mysterio, oh man, right to the knees. And takes down Carl Anderson. Here's the cover by Mysterio. Will this be it? And yes, it will. The Mysterios retain the Raw Tag Team Championships. What a match, folks, as the Mysterios defend their titles for the first time on Raw. These two gentlemen has a bright future as Raw Tag Team Champions. Which team will be able to stop them? Who knows? But all I know is that Rey Mysterio and his son Dominic has won here tonight and successfully retained. Now look who it is. Interesting words there. Oh man. Becky Lynch looks to take the Raw Women's Championship. Next week she'll be in action in a Money in the Bank qualifying match. Well, alrighty then. See you next week, Becky Lynch, as Becky Lynch looks to gain some revenge next week here on Raw, as she will be in a matchup for the first time since losing at WrestleMania. What would a man be able to do? As we'll see her next week. Meanwhile, we got to get on with this next matchup. As you can see, here comes Rhea Ripley, ladies and gentlemen. And she looks to get a huge victory over the Raw Women's Champion here tonight. You know, she just got a huge victory at the draft when she was in that steel cage match against Toni Storm. And man, what a match it was. You know, Toni Storm and her really put on a tremendous performance, but Toni Storm was unable to come out on top as Rhea Ripley got the last say so. And finally, those two are split up. No more of that rivalry, you know. But I mean, hey, it is what it is. It was one hell of a rivalry, and you know, now we get to see these two women, you know, in different places, and as well as doing different things, but for themselves. And we also gotta, you know, congratulate everybody who was drafted. Definitely a huge night for the entire universe mode, as of course you'll catch Toni Storm on NXT. But meanwhile, let's turn our attention, folks, to the Raw Women's Champion, Tessa Blanchard, who is marching her way down to the ring, and she is wearing that belt proudly as she picked up a huge victory over Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania, something that not a lot of women are unable to do. Charlotte was the one who ended Asuka's undefeated streak. You know, Charlotte has won championships so many times here in the WWE, but Tessa Blanchard in her first match, I mean, came and absolutely shocked the world, as now she is definitely on top of the Raw Women's division right now as the Raw Women's Champion. But let's see if Tessa Blanchard can defeat a huge talent like Rhea Ripley. Look at Rhea Ripley taunting her a little bit. Definitely interesting. That'll get Tessa Blanchard fired up indeed. She's going to have to definitely bring her A game. Rhea Ripley is definitely no joke. And oh, wait just a minute. Speaking of no joke, this is what we meant. Riptide by Rhea Ripley. Here's the cover. Ripley may pin the champion. No, kick out at 2. Rhea Ripley was so close to pinning Tessa Blanchard right here tonight. That was close. That was close. As now Ripley, Irish whip into the corner. Oh, and a boot right to the side of the face. As man, oh man. As now look at Rhea Ripley. She is pinning her again, but Tessa Blanchard kicks out at 1. And this is what Rhea Ripley brings to the Raw roster. Intensity and fire and brutality. Oh man, but meanwhile Tessa Blanchard is going to punch her right in the midsection there. As Tessa Blanchard, now look at her here, as now she's getting out of there. She is getting out of there, and Rhea Ripley is laughing at her now. Rhea Ripley is laughing at Tessa Blanchard here. As Tessa Blanchard, we told her, this is not a cakewalk here. Rhea Ripley is hungry, and she wants titles. Rhea Ripley is ready to start winning. And you know, this is a huge start for her. This meanwhile, oh, look at Rhea Ripley here. She's getting out of the ring, and look at Tessa Blanchard. She's gonna taunt. That may have not been a smart idea, because now Rhea Ripley is on the attack. Oh man. But now Tessa Blanchard gets her out of the way. And now Ripley getting back into the ring. But that is where, oh, but Tessa Blanchard takes out the referee. And look out, oh my goodness. What a move by Ripley. Here's a cover, but the referee is down. Ripley didn't even notice it. She didn't even know it. As now she's gonna pick the referee back up off his feet here. And look at Ripley now. What is she gonna do to Blanchard? Meanwhile, Tessa Blanchard reverses. Tessa Blanchard now. Oh my goodness, look at this here. Tessa Blanchard taking Ripley for a spin and throws her down hard, and now just stomping away. And Tessa Blanchard is in her element now. This is where she thrives at. This is why they call her one of the best female wrestlers in the world. And not even just female wrestlers, but the best wrestler in the world. I mean, hell, she's won world championships everywhere she's gone. And now she is here at WWE doing the same thing. As now she is just dominating at this point. Let's look at Tessa Blanchard here. Oh man, a kick right to the back. As Blanchard definitely isn't playing around with Ripley here tonight. And now look at the strength of Blanchard. Oh my goodness. And right to the midsection. Here's the cover. This may do it. No, a kick out at 2. Rhea Ripley kicked out at 2, folks. As that was so close. Rhea Ripley definitely has to build some momentum up to come back in this matchup, because Tessa Blanchard is absolutely on fire right now, as she is not stopping. And now, what is she going to do here to Rhea Ripley as a swinging neck breaker right into the ring? How dominant was that? As now Tessa Blanchard, folks, is, like I said, look at how she is moving here. As now a swinging neck breaker to Rhea Ripley. And this may do it. This may do it. Here is the cover, as Ripley may not kick out. She does. Rhea Ripley kicks out at 2. And we thought that may have been it. We thought that was going to be it. And no, a clothesline by Rhea Ripley. As now Rhea Ripley is unloading on Tessa Blanchard. And like I said, this is where Rhea Ripley starts to thrive at, because I mean, once she gets hot, there is no stopping her. As now Irish whip into the corner, as she lifts her up on the top rope here. As what is she going to do to to Tessa Blanchard here? As they are both on the top rope. This looks dangerous. They're gonna come crashing down. Rhea Ripley, absolutely dangerous. Here's the cover. She may get a huge win over the Raw Women's Champion. No! Kick out at 2. Kick out at 2. And now look at Ripley. She is talking to the official here, as she cannot believe that Tessa Blanchard kicked out. Meanwhile, wait a minute. Tessa Blanchard, Irish whip into the corner. Forearm right to the face as well. And now boot to the face. Tessa Blanchard here is now feeling it. As now, what is she going to do here? As, oh man, kick right to the midsection. And wait just a minute. You know what this means, DDT by Blanchard. And ladies and gentlemen, that may be it. Yes, it is. Tessa Blanchard with a huge victory here tonight over Rhea Ripley. And man, oh man, that is what I'm talking about. Tessa Blanchard. Oh, what the hell? Where the Su Yung? There's Su Yung. How creepy is this? She wants a match at Money in the Bank. What the hell? Now, what's Ripley got? I mean, what's Blanchard got to say? Oh, come on. Do we have to keep mentioning other promotions here? Well, we know who you are, but But she isn't lying there. Wow, well, that was bold words by Tessa Blanchard, folks, and I don't know how this situation is going to unfold, but meanwhile, still to come, our main event here tonight, The Fiend versus KARRION Kross versus a mystery opponent in a triple threat match. The winner will face Shawn Michaels at Money in the Bank for the WWE Championship. Who will win here tonight, as it will be one for the ages. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we got to get on with our next contest, as here comes the limitless Keith Lee. As Keith Lee is on his way down to the ring, folks, and man, oh man, what does Keith Lee have in store for us here tonight? As you know, I am actually proud, you know, that we get to see Keith Lee right here on Raw. This is a fresh start for him. This is a brand new chapter for him. And you know, this may indeed be the best thing that has happened to Keith Lee. You know what I mean? Didn't make the WrestleMania card. You know, definitely was overshadowed at NXT. You know, had to go through EC3 and all that crap. But now he has a fresh start here, and this is a Money in the Bank qualifying matchup. So the winner will be headed to Money in the Bank and will be in the ladder match, and for a chance to face, you know, the WWE champion, or, you know, of course, the Universal champion. You know, if a winner from SmackDown wins, as you already know, the Money in the Bank works that way: 4 from Raw, 4 from SmackDown. And the winner, if a winner wins from Raw, they will be facing the WWE champion. And actually, well, you know, it's actually interesting that you can actually face whichever champion they please. And you know, that is the interesting thing. They can face whatever champion they please. Excuse me, because I was wrong about that. Any champion they please. The only Money in the Bank that will not be that way is the NXT Money in the Bank, which will only be obligated to the NXT Championship. But I mean, hey, I can't wait for that one as well. Meanwhile, here comes Chad Gable. It's definitely a fresh start for him as well. Of course, was on the SmackDown brand. He did pretty well. But let's see if he can compete with this Raw talent here tonight. As Chad Gable, definitely a stud, to say the least. He definitely has done a lot in his career. But as well as Keith Lee fought hard to get here. And oh man, what a takedown by Chad Gable. You can see the strength of Gable there. But oh man, Keith Lee is going to get right back up on his feet here. As now these two head locking up here. As now Chad Gable throws him against the ropes here. Chad Gable has now got, oh man, with a nice arm drag there. But wait just a minute. What? That's Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn, what is he doing? Where is he? We haven't seen Sami Zayn in months. Where's Sami Zayn at? But wait a minute. There he is. Look out. Blue Thunderball by Zayn. And the referee, I mean, are you an idiot? How did you not notice that? Oh my God. Well, whatever. As Keith Lee now is going to go for a pinfall here. Here's the cover, and not this way. As Chad Gable kicks out at 2. Chad Gable kicked out at 2. And I am just shocked. First of all, how did the referee miss that? I mean, it was clear as day that Sami Zayn obviously put his hands on Chad Gable. Oh my goodness. But now Keith Lee is now taking down Chad Gable here, as this is not good for him at all. And look out here. Look at this move here as Keith Lee takes him down hard. Oh my goodness. And now steps right on the man's back as Lee is headed to the top ropes though. What is he gonna do? Elbow right to the back of Chad Gable. Here is the cover, ladies and gentlemen. Keith Lee rolls him up, and that will be it. I cannot believe what we just saw. Keith Lee is headed to Money in the Bank but at what cost? Sami Zayn, just caused Chad Gable to match. For what though? For what? Keith Lee. Obviously, Keith Lee isn't too phased about it. He's headed to Money in the Bank. Congratulations to the Limitless One, as he will have a huge opportunity on his hands. But how will Chad Gable react to that? Just wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not already, go ahead on the channel and watch Wrestlemania, as the link will be in the description. Definitely one hell of a show. Thank you guys for all the support, and we will continue to put out the best product yet. And that is not all, because you can also watch the draft, as the draft was definitely a success, and also will be in the description down below. Thank you guys very much, and I hope you enjoy the rest of this episode. Thank you very much. And wait a minute, we're back here, folks, and Chad Gable and Sami Zayn are battling it out backstage here. These two men are going at it backstage, and obviously Chad Gable was not happy about what Sami Zayn just did, as these two are going at it. Now look at Zayn here. Oh man, punch to the face, as now he is beating the crap out of Chad Gable now. And what has gotten into Sami Zayn? Why in the world did he cause Gable to match? Oh my goodness, as he throws him right into that box there. And now Sami Zayn, oh my goodness, is powers down Chad Gable right into the hard floor there. Jesus Christ, what is going on here tonight? Yeah, as you can see by the screen, it's main event time. But here comes the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. And man, oh man, as look at this sight. The Fiend is here and he is ready to go. It is interesting because the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, has just really taken WWE to a whole nother level. And I can just imagine what he is going to do for this brand this year. It is just wild. Bray Wyatt has turned himself into just a monster. At Wrestlemania, he absolutely demolished Aleister Black. We haven't heard or seen him since. And, it has just been a wild roller coaster, and I can just imagine how the entire Raw roster felt when the Fiend's name was called at draft night to come to Raw. Because this man, and he's not even a man, this psychopath of the Fiend is an absolute just horror movie. And just look how crazy the man is. And we all talk about presence and of how the Undertaker's presence was when he first arrived. But his presence here may just match to that level. That is how dominant and scary and just absolutely just thunderous that the Fiend is. And tonight, can he win this triple threat match? But it all depends. Who is that third guy in this matchup? We know the United States champion KROSS is in it, but I am curious to know who that third guy is going to be in this matchup here tonight. As you could just see, the Fiend is just in his twisted ways. He's just, it's like his mind is just twisted and just paralyzed. I don't know. I mean, you know, it is creepy to say the least, though. But meanwhile, I can tell you what else is creepy and dominant. The United States champion, KARRION KROSS. Here he comes. You better fall and pray, ladies and gentlemen, because here he comes. You know, KARRION KROSS is just an absolute monster. And you know, what he did to Cesaro at the draft and at Wrestlemania and at Fastlane really showed why KARRION KROSS is going to be around for a long time. And he may just carry that United States Championship as well for a very, very long time. You know, it is just crazy to just see how dominant KARRION KROSS is. And you know what? It is just an absolute scary sight because the future of WWE is right in front of us in KARRION KROSS. But enough of that. Who is going to be the third man in this match? Wait a minute! Could it be? Ladies and gentlemen, it may just be none other than Finn Balor. Finn Balor, ladies and gentlemen. Just wow, what a return for Finn Balor. We haven't seen him since, you know, he gave that emotional speech at SmackDown a couple months ago. But Finn Balor is back. He looks healthy. He looks awesome. He looks ready to go here tonight. This is a chance at the WWE Championship. As Finn Balor, just what a surprise, ladies and gentlemen. What a surprise. I mean, you know, Finn Balor is definitely an elite talent. You know, we know he got drafted to Raw, but we didn't expect him to come back here tonight and be in our blockbuster main event, as this #1 contenders match should be one for the ages. You know, it is going to be thunderous. Shawn Michaels is watching very closely in the back. He is furious. He really wants to get his hands on Jeff Hardy, but I mean, Jeff Hardy is not even here, and we don't know when Jeff Hardy will show up again. But all we know is that these three men that are getting ready to compete are worthy for a WWE Championship match, and Shawn Michaels better be worried about those three instead of Jeff Hardy. You can just see, look at the Fiend back there just staring down Finn Balor here. But Finn Balor isn't phased. He isn't scared of nobody, as this man is ready to go here tonight. And this is our main event. The Fiend, the United States Champion KARRION KROSS, and Finn Balor, all for a shot at the gold. And now they're going to stare each other down here. And wait just a minute. Finn Balor looking at Kross here. And wait just a minute. Oh, man. They got their sights set on the Fiend. And now look at the Fiend here, as he is taunting him now. But Finn Balor, oh, my God. Look at what the Fiend just did to Finn Balor. Now KARRION KROSS is going to go after him. Oh, a smack in the face by the Fiend. And now look out, headbutt there. Look how dominant this man is. Jesus Christ, what in the world? As the Fiend is absolutely dominant. Oh my goodness, a punch to the face there. And now headbutt to him too. Oh my gosh, but KARRION KROSS takes him down. KARRION KROSS takes down the Fiend, and now a knee right to the face. But now Kross isn't done, as Balor is getting slammed too. as KARRION Kross isn't making any friends with anybody. He wants to win 2 belts. He has a chance to be WWE champion alongside the United States champion. Oh my goodness, and now look at him here, stomping right on Bray Wyatt here. KARRION Kross is in a huge position to win this match here. And now, what is he going to do here? Meanwhile, Finn Balor's back in the ring. Sling blade by Balor. Sling blade by Balor. And now, Balor now is looking at the Fiend here. What is he going to do? Oh, man. A kick right to the side of the face. And now a drop kick and takes him down. Drop kick to KARRION Kross. And Finn Balor, wait just a minute. What is he going to do here? Oh my goodness, he's soaring through the air and lands right in the midsection. Here's the cover. Oh, kick out at 2 by KARRION Kross. And now look at the Fiend here, folks. Look at the Fiend. Oh my goodness, punch right to the face here. As the Fiend now unloading on Finn Balor. KARRION Kross is going to watch. And now face first goes Balor right into the turnbuckle pad. And now he's going to get slammed hard there by the Fiend. And now KARRION Kross and the Fiend turn their attentions back to one another as KARRION Kross takes them down. Oh man, and look how dominant KARRION Kross is. I mean, we know how dominant the Fiend is, but look at Kross here tonight as, oh my goodness, right to the midsection. Oh man, and a headbutt right there to the midsection as well. Oh my goodness, and now chop right to the midsection. A lot of midsection here tonight. But meanwhile, what is he going to do to Finn Balor? And look at him here. He just has the, oh my gosh, what was that? The Fiend is absolutely nuts here. But Finn Balor, oh, forearm right to the face. Oh man, kick right to the midsection. And now he's going to fly on KARRION Kross. As Finn Balor is thunderous. Oh my goodness. As now Balor now taking it to the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. And this is what Finn Balor does. We told you, Finn Balor is a stud. Finn Balor is an elite talent that can win at his own willpower. And now he's going to pin the Fiend. Here's the cover. He may be headed to Money in the Bank. No, a kick out at 1. My goodness, a kick out at 1. And he better turn around because KARRION Kross nails him right in the face there. Meanwhile, look at the Fiend here just staring, watching this go on. And oh my goodness, KARRION Kross throws him. And now look out, oh man, right to the chest there. Let's look at the Fiend as he is going right after Kross. But KARRION Kross lifts him up with his strength, his bare strength. I mean, he has been taking this matchup to the Fiend this entire match. Oh my goodness, and a kick to the face. Here's a cover. This may be it for the Fiend. No! He kicked out at 2. That was a close one. That was a close one there. Is now look out here. Oh man, right into the turnbuckle. But now KARRION Kross gets slammed down by Finn Balor. And now, what is Finn Balor going to do to the Fiend as he is throwing punches left and right? As he is just unloading. The Fiend looks unfazed by these punches though. Very unfazed at that. Oh my goodness, he isn't even going down by Balor's punches. Meanwhile, what is he going to do to KARRION Kross here? Oh man, punch to the face. And now, Irish whip and takes the Fiend. Oh man, never mind. Oh, but a sling blade by Balor. And now, what is Balor going to do to the Fiend? Oh, he takes him down now. As now, what is going to happen next here? Look out, Dakota Claw by Balor. Dakota Claw to the Fiend by Balor. And that is exactly what Finn Balor is all about. He is now in the ring with Kross. He has him right in his sights here. And now he has him up here and takes him down hard. And now Finn Balor, but look at the Fiend out there as he is down. Wait a minute. Wait, look at this. Wait a minute. Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne. Oh my goodness. Pete Dunne takes him down with the bitter ending. Bitter ending. The lights are out now. What is going on? What is going on here tonight? The Fiend, Sister Abigail to Finn Balor. And now KARRION Kross now is going to punch the Fiend. And meanwhile, the Fiend isn't phased at all. Irish whip and throws Karrion Kross right out. He's going to lay on to Finn Balor. Here's the cover. And the Fiend is headed to Money in the Bank for a championship opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, what a war we just saw. The Fiend is now going to face Shawn Michaels at Money in the Bank. But the question is, can Shawn Michaels handle what is about to happen next? Because the Fiend is now unleashed here on Raw, and he is not taking any prisoners at all. I mean, just look at this. Wait a minute! Sweet Chin music! Sweet Chin music! Right on the dot! Shawn Michaels flattens the Fiend! Who will win at Money in the Bank?